The only way to achieve greatness in life is to have patience, consistency, and discipline. Namaskar, friends. Welcome to Headlines of the Day. In this video, we are going to discuss important headlines of the Hindu. And our first important headline is India remains a bright spot to contribute 15% of global growth in 2023 IMF. It is available on page number 1 and ये related है paper 3 economy section से. In this article we have to know what are the International Monetary Fund's recent observations for Indian economy. So friends, recently International Monetary Fund's managing director has stated that Indian economy will alone contribute 15% of global growth this year, and it has been observed that India's fiscal policy has been responsive to economic conditions. And do you know, friends, IMF has 3 critical missions, and these are furthering international monetary cooperation, encouraging the expansion of trade and economic growth, and discouraging policies that would harm prosperity. Right? Our next important headline is Mohiniyattam artist Kanak Rele no more. It is available on page number 5 and ये related है paper 1 art and culture से. In this article we have to know about Mohiniyattam. So friends, classical dance legend Kanak Rele passed away recently and she was a Mohiniyattam exponent. Now let's learn some facts related to Mohiniyattam. So friends, it is a classical dance form of Kerala in South India, and the term Mohiniyattam comes from the words Mohini, meaning a woman who enchants onlookers, and Attam meaning graceful and sensuous body movements. Right? Our next important headline is Protect the Power of the Little Man in a Democracy. It is available on page number 6 and here related paper to polity and governance. In this article we have to know about evolution of democracy in India, features, challenges and way ahead. तो दोस्तों ये सारे पॉइंट्स लाइन बाय लाइन यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे से कवर किए गए हैं. बाकी डेमोक्रेसी से रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे भी अवेलेबल है एंड लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. बाकी अगर हम ओवरव्यू देखें तो इस आर्टिकल में कुछ इश्यूज हाईलाइट किए गए हैं डेमोक्रेसी से रिलेटेड, एंड दीज आर पॉवर्टी एंड देयर इज अ डीपनिंग divide between rich and the poor, and precarious conditions affect the rule of law, and bad governance poses grave challenges to the very existence of democracy and the republic. Right? Our next important headline is India can become a biodiversity champion. It is available on page number 6 and ये related है paper 3 environment section से. In this article we have to know what is the importance of biodiversity, global efforts and initiatives of India, their progress and what more steps need to be taken in this context. दोस्तों, India currently hosts 17% of the planet's human population and 17% of the global area in biodiversity hotspots. Now let's talk about some initiatives of India. So friends, Union Budget 2023 mentioned green growth as one of the 7 priorities or Saptarishis, and National Mission for a Green India aims to increase forest cover on degraded lands and protected existing forested lands. And Mangrove Initiative for shoreline habitats and tangible incomes, also known as MISHTI initiative, is particularly significant because of the extraordinary importance of mangroves and coastal ecosystems and in mitigating climate change. And it has been highlighted here that new missions and programs should effectively use modern concepts of sustainability, valuation of ecosystems that consider ecological, cultural and sociological aspects of our biological wealth. Baki for the points you can go through this article. Our next important headline is A Clean Gamble. It is available on page number 6 and ये related paper 3 environment section से. In this article we have to know what are carbon markets and how do they operate. तो friends, इसको हमारी वेबसाइट पे बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया गया है एंड लिंक भी अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. उसके अलावा आप कुछ पॉइंट्स यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं. बाकी अगर हम ब्रीफली देखें तो कार्बन मार्केट्स आर एसेंशियली अ टूल फॉर पुटिंग अ प्राइस ऑन कार्बन एमिशंस, and they establish trading systems where carbon credits or allowances can be bought and sold. Right? Our next important headline is the significance of the findings in Khiladi. It is available on page number 8 and ये related paper 1 history section से. In this article we have to know what are the different artifacts which has been unearthed from the excavations in Khiladi. How does it shed light on the Sangam age? So friends, Khiladi is a teeny hamlet in the Shiv Ganga district in South Tamil Nadu, and excavations prove that an urban civilization existing in Tamil Nadu in the Sangam age on the banks of the Vaigai river. Baki for other points you can go through this article. Our next important headline is Why have French troops withdrawn from Burkina Faso? It is available on page number 8 and ये related paper to international relations. In this article we have to know how successful was Paris operation in taking back regions from the Islamist group in the Sahel region, and what next for the France and Burkina Faso. So friends, recently Burkina Faso announced an official end to the operations led by France in the country. France had signed a military agreement with Burkina Faso in 2018 to achieve stability against the threat of Islamist militant groups. And do you know, friends, Burkina Faso is a landlocked country in West Africa, right? Our next important headline is India-China hold in-person border talks after 3 years. It is available on page number 10 and year-related paper to international relations. In this article, we have to know about India-China relations, recent developments and future outlook. So friends, recently India and China have discussed proposals for disengaging in the two remaining friction areas along the line of actual control to create conditions to restore normalcy in relations. Our next and last important headline is Dickinsonia fossil found in Bhimbetka is old beehive. It is available on page number 12 and year related to paper 1 history section. In this article, we have to know about Dickinsonia and Bhimbetka rock shelters. So friends, Dickinsonia, an animal that lived at least 538 million years ago, and Dickinsonia fossils in other parts of the world have indicated that it was circular or oval in shape, somewhat flat with rib-like structures radiating from a central column. And do you know, friends, Bhimbetka rock shelters are famous for their cave paintings, and some of which have been dated to 8000 BC, while archaeological evidence at the site has indicated human settlements up to 100 millennia ago. So friends, आज के लिए इतना ही. Thanks for listening. For regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.